So yesterday my blower motor went out, and I live in Phoenix, Arizona. So we gotta fix that, so we're gonna do that right now. So the first thing you're gonna wanna do is take this off and then take out the cup holders. So you wanna take out the screws inside the glove box. One is here, another is here, there's one right here, there's one right there, there's one right there, and then there's one right there. So you take out that screw right there that I already took out, and then you take out this one right here. So after you take out those two screws, you should just be able to pull this off, and then just unplug this back here. And you just unplug this. Fucking cunt. And then you can pull this out. And then after you do that, you can unplug everything from the bottom of the glove box. And then you got this one right here. And then it should all be taken out. Oh, and there's one back here. Oh, that's my JB4 cable. Oh, fuck, man. So once you get everything taken out, here's the blower motor. And then there's some clips around it that you gotta take out. And then you should take this off. You don't have to, but it makes your job a whole lot easier if you do. So just take this off, and then you can access this pretty easily. I don't know if you guys can see that, but right there, you gotta unclip that clip, and then pull down, and then rotate it clockwise, and then you'll get the blower motor to come out. You should unclip these wirings first. So I got the blower motor out and it spins just fine. So it might not be the blower motor, it might be the resistor or something else that I don't know about. So I'm gonna turn the car on and see if this spins, and if it does, then it should be fixed, which is weird. But if not, then we gotta figure something else out. Okay. I don't know what to fucking do now. So the blower motor blows just fine. As you can see, it spun, everything worked perfectly. So I don't know what the fuck's happening to make it not push through the vents. I'll throw it back up and turn it back on, see if it goes through the vents. If not, I'm gonna have to ask some people. But yeah, that's where we're at right now. Let's recap. So yesterday, my car, it wasn't pushing air through the vents. So I Googled it and everything popped up that it should be either a blown fuse for the blower motor or the blower motor. So I showed you guys how to get to the blower motor, how to take out the blower motor. So we took it out, we started the car. After starting the car, the blower motor worked just fine. So I don't know what the fuck happened.
I reinstalled the blower motor, which I didn't show you guys, but I mean, it's literally the same thing as taking it out. You just put it in and you just put it back up and then turn it. So I turned on the car after that, and then air came through just fine. So I don't know what the fuck happened yesterday. I don't know why it wasn't working. I don't know why it started working today, but you know, here's this video to show you guys how to access the blower motor and take it out if you needed to. So I'll show you guys how to go put it back in. So the clip that you have to pull down and then turn, you make sure it's on the right side. You put it up, make sure the clip's on the right side, turn it, and then it'll clip back into place and it'll be all good. So I just installed this and I found out that it's super fucking easy to install. So you just take this and then kind of like snake it back. Can you see it? You get it back there, and then it just clips in up here, but right there. So you just push it in, and then it clips, and then you just come over here and push this up, and then it's reinstalled. So the first thing to go back in would be the glove box. But I have the JB4 Connect cable, so I'm gonna route that through here, through right, shit, can you see it? So I'm gonna route it up through here and then into the glove box so it's not hanging out on my floor. So you're gonna connect all the wires back together. So this one goes over here, right in here, and then this one, I'm not too sure where this one went, and then this one right here goes right there, and then I'll find out where this one goes and tell you guys. And I'm retarded. So this one goes right here. So I'm gonna connect all of them and then I'll be right back. So then after you put all the wires in, then you just line it back up, and then you're gonna start by putting in these two T20 Torxes. Where is it? Right there. And then once I'm done with that, I'll come back so I can have it freehand. So after you get those two T20 Torxes in, then you're gonna start putting these up here at the top in. For installing the footwell, first thing you want to do is align it correctly and all that bullshit. And then after that, you just plug in this one wire, and then you just throw it back up. One thing I did wrong on the driver's side when I installed this was this clip is on the outside. So, I mean, it's not gonna hurt anything, but make sure that's on the inside so it looks cleaner, like that, and then you just line it up. And then, fuck my life. So I got those two screws taken out from here and over here. I don't know if you can see over here, but so like I said before, make sure that goes behind there, and then line it up, and then just go ahead and put those two screws in, and then you're good. So I'm gonna start this next one before I fully tighten that, because there's a gap right here, and I don't want that gap to be there. So also while you're down here, there's these holes right here, and you want to make sure that the vent that's coming from the AC blower motor lines up with that. And if it doesn't, sorry about that. My camera got too hot because I live in fucking Phoenix and it shut off. But so I just installed these two cup holders, and then I gotta install these two screws over here, and then just put this cover plate back on, and then we'll be done. Alright, so just line this back up and then go ahead and just push it back in. And then lastly, you just gotta throw this back in. You know, moral of the story is, if your blower motor goes out, you know, you just act like you're gonna fix it, and the car likes the attention, so it's like, oh, I'll just fix myself, you don't gotta worry about it. So, if you did like the video, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys later.